Hi, Mike here again at the Power Platform Cabin. If you've just watched my previous video, you've probably come here and you're probably quite annoyed with me now because I'm giving you all sorts of scary challenges, like imagine a world where you're not needed to do admin and imagine a world where you're not needed to make decisions. You're probably thinking, well, what's in it for me? Well, the answer is creativity. And that's what I think is wrong with the world at the moment when it comes to the workplace. I think that if you go back to the concept of working, a lot of our premises, a lot of our concepts were based upon the workplace where people were required to do manual work, where there was no facility to automate anything. So as a result of that, we've now got this work ethic that actually revolves around us doing things, working hard, not enjoying it, just working hard. We've got management that rewards that kind of effort. We've got people who feel guilty if they're not doing that kind of effort. Well, I think that's all a mistake. I think that what that's doing is that's keeping us rooted in the past and not helping us move forward. I really care about my fellow man and I care about what they're doing on a daily basis. I don't want people to go into work and have to fill in spreadsheets or anything like that. I think that's such a use of human talent. I think what we need to look at now is what could the future look like? Well, what the future could look like is that we could end up whereby the human resource doesn't actually have to work flat out every hour of every day, where they're actually using their brains for the bits that the computer can't do, which is the creativity. Now, people would argue that with AI you can be creative. We've all seen the television programs where there's a new piece of Beethoven music that's been created by AI, that there's a new chess move invented by AI. Yes, but that's a little bit sci-fi. That's a little bit too expensive. That's a little bit too abstract. I'm talking about the here and the now. What can we do now? So I think what we can do is we can take our business, we can look at all of the little admin tasks, we could create Power Platform solutions to automate them. We could look at some of the decisions that we make. We could create some AI capability, some Power Automate capability to automate as much as that as we can, and we can then leave the human beings to do what I don't think computers are very good at, but I think humans are exceptional at, which is be creative. Not have human beings think, oh, I've got 50 widgets sold this week, I need to fill in this paperwork, I need to fill in that paperwork. They should be sitting going, we sold 50 widgets this week. I wonder how we could sell 100. What could we do? What's going on in the world that would allow me to sell more widgets? And should I change the color of my widget? And every time the human being comes up with a decision to change something about the way they sell the widget, the creative input in the marketing, the sales, etc., then that shouldn't result in weeks and months of administration, of writing reports. That should all be a thing of the past. We should now be looking to a fluid future where somebody is no longer spending every minute of every day doing admin, spending every minute of every day looking at spreadsheets, analysing things to come to a decision that actually was based on an algorithm that we could have trapped in the software. No disrespect to any financial directors, but you guys are the worst. Because you love a spreadsheet, you'll analyse a spreadsheet up to the yazoo. And then what happens is you come to your decisions and but it's based on known metrics. If you analyse it, it's when you've got this much profit, when you've got this much cash flow, when you've got these ratios, you will do this. Why do we need financial directors? We could automate that. Tell you why we need financial directors. That's not what they're getting their money for. They're getting their money for knowing how to improve it, how to be creative. Sorry to pick on financial directors, that's maybe wrong of me, but I just think it's a good example because you do love a spreadsheet.